You guys, I just had to throw a dead possum into the bin. Okay, so I'm house sitting in Port Melbourne, as you have already seen by the previous clip of me and Maza in the hammock. Okay, so we're just gonna start from the beginning. I'm at the Port Melbourne house, house sitting slash doggy sitting. I got here Saturday, 2 days ago, but on the day that I was supposed to get here, I got a call Saturday morning from the owner saying that they had found a possum in one of their toolboxes near the shed. They ended up moving him to the front yard, so they wrapped him up in a towel and put him under one of the trees. So when I got here, they went on their trip, and then I got here and I looked underneath the towels to see if it was still there, and it wasn't. So I was like, okay, maybe it just left and it was okay. And then the next day I see this possum. I think he tried to, I'm assuming it's the same one, I think he tried to crawl from underneath the towels to a tree, but he didn't make it, so he ended up kind of just like passing out in the front yard. But I still wasn't sure if he was injured or if he was actually dead. So I'd been working up the courage to go and try to like poke it with something to see if it was alive or not. And so I finally did that today, and it was dead. So I did a double bag with 2 garbage bags, and I ended up doing that thing where you go like inside out. So I put my hands inside the garbage bags, and then I like wrapped them around. I wrapped the double bagged garbage bag around the possum so that I wouldn't have to touch him while I was putting him in the garbage bags. And I felt so sad, like just like picking him up. I thought it was gonna feel scary, but it actually just felt really sad because it's like this small-ish furry thing, and it just reminded me of like picking up Maza with her fur and all of that, except this one was obviously not alive, so it was just like this limp, poor little creature. And then I just tied him up and I put him in the bin, because apparently here in Victoria there is no service that will come and collect these poor dead animals. So it was either that option or the other option was to bury him. But I don't know about Aki, but I know Maza for sure would have definitely dug that poor possum up. So best option was to put him in the bin, and that is where he went. And that was a little bit, I don't want to use the word traumatic, but it was a bit sad. So that's what's been happening so far since I've been here. I don't know why, just like all these like random things just seem to happen to me all the time. Also, now that I have you here, I'll just tell you why I was upset at the end of my last vlog, why it was such a hard day for me. So my car was at the mechanic, right? And I was waiting for him to call me when he had found this part that he was looking for and when he had installed it. So he did. He installed it and he gave me a call. But he ended up telling me that, okay, so that basically the car still needed to get some checks done, but that it was all electrical now, not mechanical. So I would have to go to someone who is more specialized in all the electrical parts that have to do with the car. And so I guess he got this guy that he knows to input the ECU into my car, which was the part we were looking for. And he said that he would take my car, but he wouldn't be able to see it until after the holidays. He also told me that in his honest opinion, the way the car was, even if I did get that fixed and got the motor to stop shaking, that he thinks most likely the car would just continue to have problems in the long run. So basically he suggested that I just try to sell this car as it is, no roadworthy, and he said most likely a mechanic would buy it. But yeah, so anyway, I'm upset, or I was upset, because then that meant that I have to look for a new car. And my car right now is drivable, but I'm scared to go over 60 kilometers an hour with it because it is shaky and I'm afraid it's gonna break down on me again. So thankfully I didn't work today, and I think I'm gonna end up just getting a rental car for work for tomorrow. I don't know, actually I might just have to get a rental car through till Friday, because I'm now in the process of sort of looking at what car I can get next. which is also really stressful, and it's really hard to, it's been really hard for me to try to balance out on what I want in a car, which is like looking good versus something that is just going to last me a little bit longer without any mechanical issues. So it's been a little bit stressful, and I had sort of a mini anxiety attack yesterday. And it was just not fun. Like, I literally had to sit down on the couch and just be like, breathe, it's fine, everything is gonna be okay. I just had to keep telling myself that, and I calmed down, so that seemed to work. Deep breaths and just talking to myself. But yeah, so that is what has been going on. Today is Monday, so I taught my yoga classes this afternoon, and I have a dinner later with the girls from that studio. We're having a little Christmas dinner drink type thing, so I'm gonna have to change, get ready for that. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to drive my car up there. I really don't want to spend any more money on Ubers, especially if I'm gonna rent a car tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. And I have a feeling this is gonna be a really super random vlog, so just bear with me till I can get my shit together. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, what is up? It is Friday morning, and we are just chilling. I was editing this vlog, and of course I did not do a closing, so this is me just saying goodbye. We will see you in our next one. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see Maza and I falling off the hammock, watch for another 8 seconds. Kind of funny. Bye.